Okay.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, I'm Charlie from Burnout Radio.
And I'm Nick.
We're here with Earl Lucas, who is the designer of this wonderful 2010 Ford Taurus.
Thank you very much.
Well, tell us a little bit about the car. I mean, in your role in actually developing the car.
Well, primarily my role is I'm responsible for pretty much every exterior ornament, every line that you see on the body side. So it's my responsibility to try to take all the hopes and dreams of the company and kind of illustrate them so that we can make some decisions and, of course, get a car out on the road that looks like this.
Cool. Some of the design features I see that you guys are carrying kind of across the board is like this chrome window trim.
Yes.
And we see it on the Fiesta that we're driving for the Fiesta movement.
Yep.
And you're kind of carrying it over here, and also the grills you guys have got on the Fusion and the Taurus and just that kind of thing. Are you carrying that across the whole line now?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're going to notice that the cars are going to have that little bit of bling, you know, to just give it a nice little bit of touch, right?
You got to have a little chrome.
You got to have a little.
You got to have a little chrome.
You know, and the chrome does a couple of things for you. I mean, usually we use it to just kind of highlight a specific area. You know, really on the Taurus, in the case of the Taurus, we wanted to make sure to highlight really the aperture or the opening that we have in the window, and then of course we use chrome to detail the grille to make it look a little bit more prestigious. So chrome definitely has its purpose when you're designing the car.
Can you tell us a little bit about the, I guess, the entry buttons that you guys have here on the door?
Yeah. Well, it has our intelligent access. Really, you know, Fords have been known for having secure codes that, you know, if you know the code, you can type it in and boom, you can get into the car. But now what's new with the Taurus is that if you have a key fob on you, you can simply touch this, you know, this part of the, actually it's a B pillar, and then the door is unlocked. All right. And then that same key fob allows you to, you know, get into the car and hit the brake, touch the button, and boom, the car starts.
And our listeners know that I am a huge fan of keyless entry, especially when the key can stay in your pocket, because keys are decidedly inconvenient. You guys hear about me about that on every car we test drive now since we've been driving the Fiesta.
Okay, now I've got something to point out. I notice you have things like fender vents and
Yes.
a leaner meter look of headlamps.
Yes, sir.
Now what else across the vehicle is geared towards getting that aggressive, sporty type sedan look?
Well, I think you have to start with the Taurus with the overall silhouette. We talked about it a little bit before, this whole proportion of glass to body. Really, if you can make the glass appear to be visually smaller, and then the body has a certain relationship to it, it makes the car feel lean. Now remember, this is still a full-size sedan, but these horizontal elements, the proportion of glass to body, all assist all these strong ornaments, all these details that you pointed out.
Yeah, just to kind of show you guys how tall the car is, we're all roughly right around 6 foot.
Yes, sir.
And this car's sitting at just over 5 feet. You better believe it. So I mean, it is a tall car, but if you step back and look at it, it has that low, mean look, which is
right.
what he's talking about with bringing those door lines up and, and having the windows that almost slit look, but there's still plenty of room. You're not sacrificing any visibility.
You know what? And I think when we sit on the inside of it, Chuck, I think really what you're going to notice that you're not going to have any problems visibly outside the car, but from as an exterior designer, I'm always trying to play with these cues to visually, you know, make it look sporty or make it look more fashionable. So those are the tricks of the trade.
Well, I think you've done that extremely well with this car. This is probably one of the best looking full-size sedans out there on the market today.
Thank you, sir.
And we appreciate your business with us on the podcast.